Help support the companies that support our community. I got this piece of wood from Jared at Lizard Blanks a few months ago. It's kind of an odd shape and I didn't want to make a bowl out of it. It would waste a lot of it. So I finally decided on a sink and I used just the natural shape of it. I never got the lathe above about 500 RPMs. It's really off center. So I just wanted to get it on there and clean out some of the inside on the lathe before I started carving on it with the arbortech. After I carved the shape with the TurboPlane, I started sanding at 80 grit and went all the way up to 320. This piece had some pretty big voids in it because it is a burl and a lot of little kind of bark enclosure things. So what I did was I used 5-minute epoxy. I went ahead and filled in all those deep crevices with the 5-minute epoxy and then sanded that all down and then before putting on the Systemthree. The drain for the sink, the top flange is 2 1/4, and you want to recess that in there just a little bit so you don't have any standing water. And then after that, I dropped down to 1.5 inches and for the center tube and went all the way through with that. I used Systemthree again. I did that on the last sink. It's a really nice waterproof sealant. What you want to do is put a thin coat on, and it's just kind of a base coat, and then you can add more coats after that. Originally, I wasn't going to do anything with the bottom of the sink. I was just going to leave it flat and have it sit on the counter. But after sanding it all up and getting the first coat on, the wood is just too beautiful. So I went ahead and after the top coat dried on the top of it, I flipped it over and used the TurboPlane to just kind of basically rough a bowl shape. So I think it'll look really cool sitting on the counter. You know, be all finished, have some natural on it, and then the inside is finished too. There we go. I'll announce the winner of the bowl and the platter in just a second, but again, it's Manzanita Burl. It's about 18 inches across there and about 12 inches in the center. I'm really happy with how it came out. The reason I took the plug back out, or the drain back out, was because I still need to put a couple of coats of resin on the top of it here. The bottom, I'm not going to put any more on that. It's going to get very little water, if any, on that, but I'm going to put a couple more on the top because some of the softwood really soaks up the resin a little bit, so I need to get that done. I was going to put this up on my Etsy store in a few days. I don't know though. Robin's trying to talk me out of it. She's in love with it, so I may swap it out for the last sink I did, but if not, I'll put it up on the Etsy store. Just a beautiful piece of burl. Really happy with how it came out, and I'm glad I did the bottom like that. Went ahead and finished it from the side. It looks nice with a finished part and then natural, and then the top of it finished. But very cool. As far as the arbortech, it works fantastic. You just kind of move it back and forth. Somebody asked me if it's like grabby or catchy, but it's not. Somebody said that it might be on like ingrain, but I didn't notice any of it. It works really well, and it's just a regular 4-inch grinder that I have. All right, we'll do the bowl first. This is the first project we turned from the mobile shop. We did this down in Bandon, and the winner of that is Johnny Mercer. Congratulations, Johnny. I will email you and get this put in the mail. So I just did a randomizer from all the comments on the last video that everybody put the word Grove in. And the winner of that is Frank Taylor. Congratulations, Frank. And again, I'll email you and get that in the mail. If you didn't see the video of how Scott Grove burnt these lines, I'll put a link down below in the description. Again, go check it out. It's really cool. And speaking of Scott, he's going to be at Maker Central. So if you're going to be at Maker Central, swing over and say hi. And he's going to be demoing at the Easywood booth too. So swing over and say hi to him and the guys at Easywood. A quick announcement where Rob and I had some stuff come up and we're not going to be able to make it to Maker Central. We're super bummed about it, but we just can't get out of it. So, but if you are going to be there, swing over and say hi to Scott and the guys at Easywood and everybody else there. It's going to be a great time. All right, if this is your first time here, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. All right, till next week, take care.